Absolutely no one is going to be able to tell you're wearing the new Apple Watch Series 2 unless you buy the ceramic edition model. Even then, people might not notice. The Series 2 is a little bit thicker at 0.9 millimeters, weighs slightly more too, which I like because it feels solid and expensive on my wrist. Other than that, everything looks pretty much identical on the outside. Bands connect the same way, the digital crown and the side button are in the same spots. There's the same optical heart rate sensor on the bottom. Everything looks exactly the same. The body has never been a problem though. It looks fashionable, even though it's one of the most high-tech watches ever made. It's not really gaudy nor nerdy. You can wear it while playing sports or attending a gala. It's just a truly utilitarian fashion piece. So the best new feature on the Apple Watch is GPS, because it can track everything you do. I think it's worthy of the buy alone, especially if you like to exercise. If you just don't like exercising, stay on the couch. Don't even buy the Apple Watch Series 1. With Apple Watch Series 2, you no longer need to carry an iPhone around with you to see where you're going, because it can automatically connect to GPS satellites on its own. And the connection is supposed to be super fast, so you don't have to wait for satellites to align just to begin your workout. With Apple Watch Series 2, it's supposed to be a lot faster than most watches. I think it's just the same, but you have no way of telling because the screen doesn't display any indicator that GPS is tracking you. You have to wait until you get back to your iPhone, connect your Apple Watch, and then you can see your workout on a map. That's one of the few drawbacks, but you just never have to worry about a GPS connection either, so that's pretty nice. Another new feature is the display, 50% brighter than the last one. It helps a lot on the outdoors, especially when I run. I could read my workout summary so much easier, even under the bright Phoenix sun. While Apple Watch Series 2 added a new chip to measure how far you go, it still can't measure your elevation. Frankly, that kind of sucks. There's a big difference between running 5 miles on flat road versus 5 miles with a 2,000 foot elevation gain. The only way to get your elevation down is to pack along your iPhone so that you can get it via that. So if you're into serious running, marathons, biking, all-day events, it probably is still not going to be the perfect outdoors watch for you. The Apple Watch Series 2 also packs a faster processor, and it's screaming fast. I didn't run Apple Watch Series 2 through a battery of tests, but using it side by side with its predecessor, you can see just how much faster apps load on your wrist. Opening apps on the original Apple Watch was super annoying. You would hang your wrist up in the air for 3 to 5 seconds, watching a dial churn. Now with the Apple Watch Series 2, apps are updated like almost instantly. It's amazing. A lot of that is powered via watchOS 3, which adds a lot of speed increases and efficiencies. Native apps load faster than ever. And Apple Watch's side button now brings up a dock of apps, giving you a quick peek into your most important info, whereas in the past, clicking the side button would bring up your contacts, and nobody used that. So the only problem with Apple Watch Series 2 is there's no killer third-party apps yet. Battery life on Apple Watch Series 2 is about the same as Apple Watch Series 1. Bummer, yes, but it does have a larger battery to power the GPS, so you're not going to see worse battery life in your day-to-day performance. The water resistance of the Apple Watch was already pretty solid. The Apple Watch Series 2 is even better when it comes to waterproofing. It's got a rating of up to 50 meters deep, so you can wear it in the shower all you want. You can also take it scuba diving if you want, almost, as long as you don't go too deep. And the coolest feature, it's super minor, but it's the new water ejecting speaker. Once you do a water workout, a swimming workout, you end the workout, and then the speaker emits a series of sonic pulses to push out the water. It just squirts it out. It's so amazing. There's also tons of workouts. You can now do swimming workouts. The screen will lock automatically so that it won't react to water droplets or water pressure. There's also 12 other modes, including a new elliptical machines mode for exercises. So no matter what sport you're playing, Apple Watch can track it. The biggest question though is, should you get one? Anytime I was asked by a stranger whether they should get the Apple Watch, I'd tell them no. It's great for telling time and checking your notifications, But if you don't normally like to wear watches, and I don't, then I think the original Apple Watch just gathered a lot of dust for a lot of people. Whereas for the Apple Watch Series 2, it's definitely not a must-have yet, but it's a want item. If you like tech, if you like watches, fitness trackers, this is the best one ever made. The Apple Watch Series 2 is finally worth the hype.